name is Michelle Anthony, and I decided to do my presentation on case study with one of the participants. The reason why I decided to do a case study was because I was able to go to a home visit this particular semester, and I was able to sit down and talk to the participants. And I was so excited about going to the home visit that I wanted to let the participant know that you don't let someone write your story, you write your own story, because this is not the end of you. You can achieve your goals once you put your mind to it, and just because you had a pregnancy, that does not mean your life stops. And that's what the mission is for Safe Journey. The students are surrounded with the community support, empower them to stay in school and achieve their goals. And that's what I want to do. I want to empower the students to stay in school and achieve their goals. So I prepared for my home visit, and how I prepared for my home visit is I printed off some activity sheets that I have to give to the parents within the child's age group, so I can, so the parent will know what to do when it's time for them to do activities with their child. We also have to print off SQ3s and SQ2s. That allows us to know where the child is within their development, or if they have any development delays. We also do activities on the home visit, so I have to prepare myself to take some items if I need to take items for the child's age group, so I can do some activities for the child on the home visit. We also talk to the participant to see what their accomplishments are and what the obstacles that they are challenging within that time. Oh, and we also give them a book. So every time we go on a home visit, we take the child a book around their age group, so the parent can read to them, and it kind of teaches them along the way. The execution. So my execution is I call the parent and schedule a time and date so I can meet with her. I talk to the participant about the accomplishments and the her obstacles that she's having. I document everything that I write down everything. So we have to do documentation to make sure that when we go back to the office, we put everything in the program, which is Penelope. We have to document everything in Penelope. I also talk to her about her family dynamics, how she's getting along with her mother and her sister, and how she's getting along with even the her school and her teachers. We also talk about new development goals and accomplishments that she's working on, and also her short-term and long-term goals that she has. Then I want to talk about her obstacles. So the obstacles we had on this home visit, once I got in and started talking to my participant, I learned that I was seeing speech delay within her child. And I talked to her about that. But then an obstacle is her parenting style, her parenting skills. So I wanted to ask her some questions about what is her parenting skills like. So that was an obstacle for me, because she was thinking that I was coming against her parenting skills or her parenting styles. But then I also gave her some resources for her to kind of look at for her child as far as the speech delays. And so she can accept, kind of look at some of those dynamics. And then we talked about her family dynamics again, which was an obstacle because her mother felt like I was asking her mother, did the child have a speech, did she have a speech delay? And she said no. But, so that was kind of like an obstacle for me. So my outcome was giving her the resources, and then my participant, I documented everything and was writing down on the form that it was that the client was in non-compliant because she felt like her child did not have a speech delay. So it affected me as a social worker because it felt like I was not connecting with my student like I wanted to. And then also I spoke with my field supervisor to ask her, can we bring this up in our next team meeting and how to handle the issue, and maybe some of the team members can kind of help me out, so when I go back to my next meeting, it will be smooth sailing, and I will be able to help her and not feel like I did not impact her life at all. So in order for you to kind of understand, I did list some of her case study information down, and you can see I listed the participant's age and her activities, her strength, and my concerns, and the questions that I took to my team. And so my team was able to help me. So with this being said, this is the end of my field placement project. Thank you for your time and listening.